I've always lived by the philosophy that you should seize every moment of every day. Take every opportunity for what it is and learn from your mistakes as you go along. I believe that you can learn from your past and figure out how to affect your future in a positive way. This is why I believe that my experiences have shaped me to become who I am, and hopefully that in this video I can show you why I'll be a good candidate. My name is Vanessa Raponi, and I go to Leaside High School in Toronto, Ontario. In my opinion, I really love the name of this scholarship, the Dream Big contest, because I find that I personally really do dream big. People often tell me that my aspirations are crazy and I might not actually get that far, but in my opinion, I think I'd be able to do it because I'm a hardworking individual and I think I deserve things just based off of what I've done in the past. I've always been really involved in my community. I've been trying my best to keep up with extracurriculars as well as schoolwork and just do my best to give back as much as possible. I've been part of this club called Adolescents for Community Teamwork for a few years now. I've been the executive and honestly it's just a phenomenal club. The whole idea of the club is to promote volunteerism. Some people think it's just to get your 40 hours, but it's about more than that. It's about learning how to get into the mindset of wanting to help other people, of truly wanting to volunteer.
Which is a quality I find extremely important in a person.
I have a story to tell you about my family. When I was 8 years old, my mom and dad divorced, and I was really, really close to my father, so it really affected me in a really bad way. My dad moved to North Carolina, and I didn't really see a lot of him. He has been diagnosed as manic depressive for decades now, and when he doesn't take his medication, he can get kind of erratic. And it has severely impacted my family in a very negative way, but we've always just kind of dealt with it and gotten through it. A few years ago, when I was in grade 9, I got a phone call telling me that my father, who had been homeless for a few years at that time, was going into surgery to get his legs amputated because of gangrene and frostbite. I had barely spoken to him in a few years, so going to see him in the hospital was kind of ridiculous. He looked like the most stereotypical homeless person you've ever seen, and I'm sitting there staring into this bed thinking this is my father, and he has no legs, and it was very traumatic. I was 14 or 15 at the time. But I got through that, and my family and I all got through that, and that's something I find that I really do pride myself in. I get through things. I have had a lot of hurdles and struggles in my life that I've just dealt with, and unfortunately financial issues are one of them, and I think with university this is going to be another thing because I want to go into chemical engineering because I like chemistry a lot and I really just love numbers and math and mixing atoms and all those fun things, and I think that in order to pursue what I want to do I'm going to need many funds, and unfortunately I just don't have that. So this is why I've been seeking out scholarships, your website, Scholarships Canada, and it's honestly been such a big help. I've been applying for a little while now, trying to do my best to make you understand why I deserve this, because I feel that I am the kind of person who seizes opportunities, has worked really hard for many years in my life when I didn't necessarily need to, but just wanted to get into that attitude of
doing things for other people and figuring out how to help myself in the long run.
I've always tried to work hard at school and keep up with friends and keep up with my family, as well as
do more than necessary, such as extracurricular activities, simply because I enjoy them.
I dream big. I have a lot of things I hope to accomplish in my life. I hope to be in a place where I can be financially independent 10, 20 years down the road and be able to support myself and potentially a family, and I just hope to be happy, and I hope that you can help me do this.
Because I'm planning on going to either McMaster, Queen's, or Western to do my studies, and then I'll sail off into the real world and see where it takes me. I sincerely thank you for watching this video, and just remember, I dream big.